What are emotions, and how do they work?
Lit. It's gonna be cool. Our first time co-hosting one of these. Are you excited?
Yeah, it works out. As long as Maya's actually.
I know, that's what I'm nervous about. Dude, you fall out of practice of doing this. So the team's been busy. It's been a while since we actually showed up and made a YouTube video like this. We've been all over the place. We've been traveling. We've had some on-sites, we have off-sites. We've had a lot of time just spent sitting on Gather, just like yelling at each other and trying to figure stuff out.
So, to be honest,
2 years ago, we set out with the idea that if we can achieve perfect dialogue replacement, if we can edit what anyone says in any video, with Lip Sync 2 Pro, we actually, that kind of completed, well, I won't say completed, but it took us about 95% of the way through that saga. We can finally work on professional grade content. So once you've perfectly solved for how do you edit what someone says in a video, the next step is how do you edit how they say it. Imagine if you could test out 3 or 4 different takes of a scene in post-production. A few months ago, we had our first actually really major breakthrough in this, and we started to learn new capabilities beyond just editing this region of the face.
you can't ask someone, did you try a model called expression?
It should just make sense.
I like Cairo. I know it's not that smooth though. Yeah.
When we see demos of the model, we'll be like, it should be called.
I think we need to decide, is there a model or is there a toggle first?
It's covering everything, emotions, tone, speech.
There's
Echo.
no natural creativity in the office. People just use chat.
So I was about to say,
Do everything.
No.
Like we went back and forth on, how do we name this capability? Like what kind of edits and capabilities does this really unlock for us? Like Maya?
No.
You don't like Maya?
There's like that software named Maya already.
That's the whole point. Maya means disillusion, and this model, it dissolves what is real and puts a veil on it, and Maya is disillusion. The early results, they're promising, but whenever we have to take something from 0 to 1, there's a very steep learning curve. Making someone act and react over and over again in a scene in post-production. I mean, as we expand these capabilities, as we understand and model like human behavior in video, how do we actually get to the point where we can be called the human editing company?
I think what's important is that before we even think of ideas, we think about what we're trying to convey, which is like, this is what it should not feel like. But what are we advertising? We're advertising Maya.
Maya is the name. What we're advertising is modifying people in video.
Yes. Quality tool that allows people to edit stories in a post-production workflow.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
You as an artist are in control, and you should believe in sort of your vision and your product and what you're putting out there for people to see.
Today is the first day that we're actually going to be opening it up to an audience just beyond like the team. And I'm a little bit nervous. I think the team is a little bit nervous about this, but we are equally as excited. So we'll see what the reactions are. Let's see what people think. So we are headed to YC. Oh, that's perfect timing. Yo.
Yo, where you at, bro? We're up for a demo, so we're cutting it really close. Are you good to roll when you get here for a demo?
Can you put us to the end?
Yeah, we are placed to the end.
Oh shit.
focused on building a new model that we codenamed internally as Maya. We will be releasing it as React 1. So we'd love to get your thoughts on this. Thank you guys so much.
But as long as everyone has credits and they're on Discord, we're good.
You can make up to this.
I do have to think about it.
We're just making a launch video platform where everything looks like cinematic and it's for startups to pretty much make launch videos using AI.
I'm planning to hand draw some storyboarding and then use file AI for some of the video generation and whatever we can to do it.
Programmer. She is struggling in life and she decides to code an AI that's going to solve all her problems. However, it doesn't go exactly as she expected. It's shocking. So it's a little bit of a thriller, comedy. That's it. It's a short film. We're going to need some lip sync for the dialogue. So once we have all the assets created, then we're going to start to do the lip sync of the dialogue.
We trained Laura on a character, doing like music video, and we're using those videos and John's song to make a music video and sort of singing portions.
So we have about 3 hours left till submission. People are pretty heads down. They have an idea at this point. They're kind of getting the bulk of it done by the deadline. We'll go talk to some folks and see how they're using the tech.
Let's see first if this will support my body weight.
Okay, so how did you come up with the idea for the video and what your tech stack is and how you're going about creating this?
I mean, I've been watching a lot of people trying to create videos. They all have the same concept, which is just doing a product launch video, which is pretty standard. The founder comes in, talks about what the product does, and then you cut to video and then product shots, which I think doesn't make it really stand out. Okay. So my thought was, why not use the judges and get them to go out and talk about what your product does? I think that just makes it stand out right away.
Yeah.
And I've been playing around with sync for a bit, and I kind of like know it's probably the best lip sync model out there. And we'll cut to like shots of
Yeah.
something like that.
This is sweet. Are you on track for the 3 hours?
Hopefully.
Okay. All right, we'll let you get to it. Thank you.
All right, man. Looking forward.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
What's going on, fellas? How are we? How did you guys go about picking an idea? Like, what's the creative thought process here?
Brainstorming, just sitting around throwing ideas out there.
Okay.
We started out just kind of with a Google Doc and then just kind of throw all our ideas out there and just kind of formulate something, kind of get a story and see if it makes sense.
It's short film music video.
Yeah, we started with the short film script, but now we're going to do music video.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the tech stack that you guys are using to build this?
We've used 11 Labs, we've used Coil, we've used OpenArt.
Ensemble, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Sweet.
we're looking at the lip sync.
You're all for people, I'm more AI guy.
Okay. I think like the hardest part for people who are filmmakers is just to understand how to prompt correctly.
Yeah.
And like once you figure that kind of stuff out, you're able to use that to your advantage. Like you're not necessarily going to lose like your job, but if you figure out how to use that to enhance your workflow, that's really like my end goal with all these events.
Yeah.
All right, well, best of luck, y'all.
All right.
Look forward to it.
Yes, of course.
Hi, Verena.
You are one of the judges, correct?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, do you mind if we get some content, some perspective?
Oh
boy, hot takes.
I am head of studio at DreamLab LA with my AI, and I've been an AI artist before that for the past 2-3 years, and before that, filmmaker.
I met Verena at some of the first AI meetups that I went to, and then we collaborated on things. But in the before times, I was a post-production producer for scripted television shows. Like 5 weeks ago, I started as the director of creative technology at Blumhouse. All happening due to the community, and thanks to a reference from a guardian angel.
That's what community is about. Historically, if you look at Hollywood, we kind of see the same stories over and over, told again, and I want to see new exciting stories that come from all over the world and from people that might not have the access that other people in SF or in LA have. Democratization is always like the buzzword, but what does it really mean? It means that somebody at home can make their project, and they might be a good writer, but they don't have the resources to go and buy a camera or to rent a camera, and they can just make something now and use that as a pitch material or just showing their vision and then being able to push it out there to the world.
If you wanted a hot take, this is a hot take, and I think I've said this already today, is
ourselves a
that
sound
I
bite
don't
now.
think that anybody should aspire to be an AI filmmaker. People should just be filmmakers using AI.
I mean, I joined the industry just 10 months ago, and my first trip to LA versus most recent, the sentiment shift seems completely different.
What's the difference? What is it? What was it then, and what is it now?
Well, at first, I felt like if you said the word AI, people were chasing back with like pitchforks, like you were the bad guy in the room. And now, even the bigger folks, it seems to have been like an inevitable shift where it's like more curiosity. It's like, well, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I think it depends on who you're talking to and what room you're in. And in my circles, I have not seen one serious person who's not curious. And like at least curious or wants to know more. And then like probably the most in the know are the ones who've seen it and are like, yeah, it's not ready. I'm talk to me again in a year or something like that. Yeah.
All the people that we started the AI community with came from the film industry. Those were all traditional filmmakers that had the skill set, but we're curious about, okay, how can I make this? But we don't have the resources to do ABC. Let's try to use AI for it. If you focus on substance versus spectacle, you can actually make a change with what you're telling. The art lies in taking something hard, taking a subject matter that actually means something to you, that you've lived through, and you want to share it with the world to make someone else's world a little bit better. It gives everyone the opportunity to think outside the box, because now your creativity is not defined by the tech anymore, or by or confined by the tech opportunities that are out there. And I'm taking something and making something completely new with this object by, 3D scanning it and then turning it into something else. So we have a funny video tool where you literally, this could be a UFO right now. It's a fun playground. So go play. Have fun again. This, life as an adult is hard enough sometimes. Let's play again and create something cool.
Ready to judge. Well, we get to look at a bunch of launch videos. We haven't launched a video in a while.
I think it's a good video. I don't know that the product works.
Gathered investors,
The judges are going to be deliberating. They're watching. You can see them watching right now. And about 28 films in the launch video category. Okay, so the launch video team has to watch a lot of stuff.
This is so hard.
You get the first two, and then you get the third is tied between the what the fuck and what's the product.
We've been crowd working the audience to get everyone excited. It's fun. I showed them my Twitter. That was a hit. That was fun.
Happy about the results?
I think so, dude. That was surprising. Really good.
My name's Prati. I am co-founder and CEO here at Sync.
I'm Vivian. I'm a visiting partner at YC.
And I'm Nicholas. I'm a general partner at YC.
I think we have 28. Yeah,
28 videos. Wow.
We're pleasantly surprised, actually.
I love that you walked in and said, I'm going to win this.
And then won it. You called us team winning.
Way to do it, man.
So currently, Sync works for lip syncing any audio to any face. For example, in this video, we have lip synced an audio recording of an old, angry sounding man.
Get off my lawn right now! You're ruining my flowers!
The problem is that while the lips move perfectly, the face derives the emotions from the input video, as we're only doing lip syncing at the moment. Whether the audio is happy, sad, or angry, the expression is always going to be the same. To solve this, we need a way to control facial expressions. The user should be able to pick and choose any emotion that they want to apply to the output lip sync.
Imagine what perfect and absolute character control actually gives you.
React 1 goes way beyond that.
Man, Jumbo is running awfully slow today.
A really big breakthrough for us was finally achieving controllable emotion editing.
Hit apply, and boom, when you hit apply, it opens the prompt.
You talking to me? Well, I don't see anyone else here, so who the hell are you talking to, huh?
There we go. So this is the first in the new set of capabilities that we're unlocking.
Not only can you now edit what is being said, you can now control how the actor delivers the dialogue.
And that's the breakthrough here.
We went back and forth on several choices that we had to make while designing this model.
Maya! What are you doing?
Yeah, it feels great to be involved in this effort. There is no doubt.
To say that I'm excited about React 1's launch is an understatement, quite frankly.
We're just changing the region of the video that we're editing, and Maya does a really, really good job of this.
Watching the team get from early prototypes to something that can edit facial performance has been pretty motivating.
The way you walk in here, smirking, like you belong.
And the pipeline itself has gone through so many iterations as the model capabilities evolved.
We went through several iterations, like going from a text area approach to today's React wheel.
It's going to be generating a lot slower, which means you have to play its limitations, but it's very powerful.
I've seen how much work and the heart the team has put into this.
And it's the first time when you can edit the full facial performance in the video.
The use cases for that are endless.
It's crazy to think that this is like the first model of its kind.
I know our engineering and research team has been working very, very hard on this.
And we're so excited to see what you guys create.
A lot of love and a lot of time and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this model, and we can't wait to see what you get to create with this.
React 1.
React 1.
React 1.
React 1.
Keep on creating cool stuff.